topic I'm going to discuss is about the upper and lower bound theory. Let's first start with finding out what's the lower and upper bound theorem. The upper and lower gives a way of narrowing the region containing the possible real zeros to an interval on the number line. For you to get the upper and lower bound, you need to be familiar with the so-called synthetic division. Now let me teach you how to solve using synthetic division in a simple way. For example, the given p of x is equal to x raised to 4 plus x raised to 3 minus 11x squared minus 5x plus 30 is equal to 0. Let's say, for example, you pick the number 2, put it in the box, then write all the numerical coefficients outside of the box. After that, bring down the first term, which is for this example is 1. Then multiply it in the number inside the box. Then the product of that is what you will add in the second term, which is 2. After that, all you need to do is repeat all the steps, which is add, bring down, multiply, add, bring down, multiply until you get to the final term. Here's the question. How would you know if the answer is upper bound or lower bound? In this theory, upper bound, all of the sums should be all positive, while in lower bound, all sum should be in alternate signs. Positive, negative, or vice versa. Negative, positive, negative, positive. If the statement says for you to check whether or not the given numbers are either the upper bound or lower bound. Now let's have our first example. Show that all real roots of the equation 2x raised to 3 plus 11x squared minus 7x minus 6 is equal to 0 lie between negative 7 and 2. As you can see here, we use the synthetic division. The numbers inside the box is what was given in the statement, which is negative 7 and 2. Bring down 2. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 11 plus 4 is equal to 15. 15 times 2 is equal to 30. Negative 7 plus 30 is equal to 23. 23 times 2 is equal to 46. Negative 6 plus 46 is equal to 40. As you can see, all the sums are positive, which means 2 is the upper bound. In the second part of the equation is negative 7. Bring down 2. 2 times negative 7 is equal to negative 14. 11 plus negative 14 is equal to negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 7 is equal to positive 21. Negative 7 plus 21 is equal to 14. 14 times negative 7 is equal to negative 98. Negative 6 plus negative 98 is equal to negative 104. As you can see, the sum in this are all in alternating signs. Positive 2, negative 3, positive 14, negative 104, which means negative 7 is the lower bound. Since all the entries in the last row are all in positive, therefore 2 is the upper bound. Since all the entries in the last row are all alternating in sign, therefore negative 7 is the lower bound. Now is for example number 2. Find the least non-negative integral upper bound and the greatest non-positive integral lower bound of the zeros of p of x is equal to 6x raised to 4 plus 23x cubed plus 15x squared minus 23x minus 21. Least non-negative simply means the lowest positive number, which is 1. So you need to start with 1 until you get the final answer. And the greatest non-positive integral is the negative 1. First, we will start by the least non-negative integral, which is 1. Bring down 6. 6 times 1 is equal to 6. 23 plus 6 is equal to 29. 29 times 1, 29. 15 plus 29, 44. 44 times 1 is equal to 44. Negative 23 plus 44 is equal to 21. 21 times 1 is equal to 21. Negative 21 minus 21 is equal to 0. You can either set 0 as negative or positive. As you can see, all the sums or the last entries are all in positive, which makes 1 the upper bound. Now let's solve for the greatest non-positive integral lower bound. Since the greatest non-negative is -1, we should start with it. Bring down 6. 6 times -1 is equal to -6. 23 plus -6 is equal to 17. If you can remember, lower bound is alternating in signs. So if the sum is positive and positive or negative and negative, will you continue solving or not? Of course, the answer is not. So let's move on to the next number, which is -2. Bring down 6 times -2 is equal to -12. 23 plus -12 is equal to 11. Same goes with -1. The answer in this is positive and positive. So let's move on with -3. Bring down 6. 6 times -3 is equal to -18. 23 plus -18 is equal to 5. So again, same with -1, -2. -3 is also not the lower bound. So let's move on to -4. Bring down 6. 6 times -4 is equal to -24. 23 plus -24 is equal to -1. -1 times -4 is equal to +4. 15 plus 4 is equal to 19. 19 times -4, -76. -23 plus -76 is equal to -99. -99 times 4 is equal to 396. -21 plus 396 is equal to 375. So as you can see, all the sums are all in alternating sign. Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. +6, -1, +19, -99, +375. So therefore, -4 is the lower bound. That ends the discussion of the lower and upper bound theorem. Thank you for listening. That's all for today. Bye.